Hi guys, yes, it's People and Places with me, Dr. Mama K, and we are at the launch of the Genius Tutorial Academy here in Kaliche, Cape Town, South Africa. Wow, I'm sure some of you have been watching what's been happening, but let's hear a little bit about the 3 of the 4 founders who started this wonderful initiative. So, how are you guys all feeling? Don't be nervous, it's fine. You're very happy.
A great day for us in the team, especially after the long time. It's almost,
you need to tell us your name first.
My name is Mula. Hello viewers all over the world. My name is Mula. I'm also the co-founder of Genius Tutorial Academy. It has been a hectic time from the planning until we see this thing coming to inception. So for us, it's a dream come true because it had been almost, I would say, 14 months of writing and coming up with a blueprint and the foundation. So it had a lot of research. Sometimes you need to study philosophy. Sometimes we go through the mind. I think one of the interesting things that we did as a team from the beginning of the year, we traveled across. I visited a few places in South Asia, in UAE, in Ethiopia, in Rwanda. We're trying to discover what is it really, but you can see the challenges are all just the same across the world. The young people, the challenges that they face, they are all the same, and the solutions, they are not going to be imported anyway. We need to come up with the solutions ourselves. There is nobody who is going to make solutions for us as our young people. Nobody is staying in Kailicha, so don't expect anybody who is outside Kailicha to bring results or solutions to your problems. You are the solution to what you are looking for. So that's the starting point that I would say.
Thank you so much for giving us that initial. And I love the fact that, like you said, you're working on the blueprint. You've been doing the structure, the processes. I went to your website and I was really fascinated that, wow, these guys have really done their homework. Yeah. So well done to you guys.
Thank
so
you,
what's your role? Tell us your name. What's your role in all this?
Well, the name is Bill Ivo Panashi Shumba. I'm a mechanical engineering graduate.
Okay.
And from Zimbabwe.
Okay.
So
Harare?
Yeah, I spent 4 years in Belarus.
Makadini?
So I spent 4 years in Belarus studying the perspective of the world from a Russian perspective. So yeah, when I came back, this guy is quite innovative, and he sort of like presented this opportunity that we face right now, and he was like, "Why don't you come join in? We're quite a diverse group," and I thought it was a chance to showcase what we have learned, what we can contribute to society, especially from an African perspective. We are really lagging behind. So I thought, let me join in with these guys. Let me see what I can add on to what they have to offer. And and I've been helping design sort of like the curriculums that we're going to implement in our institution.
Awesome.
So
that's your work and your role as a mechanical engineer. It's the mechanism, fixing everything and putting them all together.
The system works. He's one of the most difficult, I would say, one of the most difficult person to create on the team, because if it cannot work mechanically, it doesn't work. So you have to prove otherwise by formulas. That
I have 3 of him in my eyes. 4 actually. So yes, I know what you mean. But you've been told, we've been told you're the one in terms of the innovation. So Darlington, tell us your role. You have your suit, by the way.
Thank you so much. Hi, I'm Darlington. My name is Darlington Chigwena. I met Mula at the University of Zimbabwe. I was into Student Representative Council.
Okay.
I was his leader. I was making sure that his education was propelling, in a clockwise direction. So that is where we met. Also, our relationship, it became substantial because of church. We used to go to church together. We used to pray together.
Which church was that in Zimbabwe?
Seventh-day Adventist.
Okay, Seventh-day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, due to our interaction, because of our interaction, we then came up with this big, beautiful idea of transforming the community, making sure that there is no one who is lagging behind, in as much as we have ventured into the era of the fourth industrial revolution, which is focusing on artificial intelligence and robotics. We have realized that many people, as many as possible, especially in the marginalized communities, they are being left behind. They are being skipped by the relevant information they have to know. So we are there to bridge that gap. We are there to solve that, that fate, so that no one will be left behind, no one will be left unskilled, no one will be left uneducated. So that's why we are here, making sure that everyone is in line with the Africa Agenda 2063, and all the children, they are able to excel in this 21st century. So we believe in balance, we believe in purpose, we believe in principles, we believe in discipline. We want to train our students to observe the world in a proper manner, and also to balance things, to measure things, to analyze things, and also to be solutioners, not to be the problem talkers, but to give solutions to each and every problem.
Right. Thank you very much for that input. My last one, because I know it's busy here and there's still a lot you guys have, but thank you for allowing us, as well to be, part of this. So I want to ask you now, if I go, Genius Tutorial Academy, and I say Primus Inter Paris, is that Latin?
Definitely.
Yeah,
Okay, what does that mean?
Okay.
Who's going to tell us that?
So primus inter pares, it just means first among equals. When others stand, we are standing out. When others are at the beginning, we are concluding everything. So we are just bringing about this concept, especially on community, to say when we are discussing the state of a nation, we start at a home. A nation, it begins within the house, the framework of house. If we can solve the home solutions, homegrown solutions, that there is no food in your house, how do we mitigate that challenge? That's nation building. That's how we are building the continent. So from every home to every community to every city, every nation, then we build a continent. That's the framework that we're coming. So primus inter pares, first among equals, in service to our homes, to our communities, and we build a continent.
Awesome. Now for you now, I'm looking at the program since you're the mechanical engineer, the one, who's making sure nothing is broken. Tell us the process. If I now say, yes, I'm a parent and I want my child, to attend this academy. Is it online? Is it physical? What courses do you provide? So just briefly, just share that with us.
In due course, we'll post all the necessary information on the website. But for the sake of the interview,
yes.
We have certain parameters that we've set in place. We have an online platform that we're working on as we speak. That's Michael's job, the one who couldn't be here.
Oh, the fourth co-founder.
And,
shout out to him.
So basically we're helping him construct that so that we can cater for those who can't even afford to go to school, to go to an actual school.
Yes.
And then I also have to help in formulating the ideal price. Because the goal is no one has to be left behind in this.
Affordable, good value.
Exactly. Yes. And then we also have a physical space.
Right.
Physical space. Hopefully by the start of next year, we'll be operating.
Awesome. I love that. So for you now, my last question is, obviously today's event, the launch, the speakers, the people here, what are you hoping to achieve with today's event? Just briefly.
Well, we are hoping to digitalize the community. We are hoping to transform our communities so that we can shift away from that idea of learning to memorize answers. But we want to train our students to question why those answers are true. We want to shift away from the idea of learning so that we can seek employment, but we want now to focus on how we can create employment. So this, we are not after, quick wins, but we are building a solid foundation for a long-lasting transformation so that our students can be able to create employment, not to go to school to search for jobs.
Right.
No.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, we'll stop right now and we'll be right back.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Hey, good morning. Bonjour. How else should I do it? Bonjour. How are we all doing? You're all sounding so... This is supposed to be a happy, joyous day. Why are we all sounding so like this? Okay. I've just been told I need to address you guys, but before I do that, I don't like speaking to people who are not, your philosophy about sleeping, tired, bored. Thank you as well to our virtual delegates and the moderator there. So I'm going to ask you to first, please, if you could indulge me, if you could please all stand up. I was given 20 minutes, and I think he made a mistake. People like me, I love the mic, but can you all stand up, please? Because I know this is a celebration of this wonderful lunch that these young co-founders have done. So what I want us to do, can you please just go around, find somebody you don't know, and just introduce yourself. That's all I need you to do. So I need you to, if you're sitting next to each other, no. So go around, find out that person's name, where they're from. I can see people hugging already. Just go around. Now you guys, did you come together? Okay, that's fine, we're not together. So please go around, introduce yourself, find out what the person's name is, what they do, I'm adding more to it, what they do, and where they come from, and why are they here today? So very quickly, just quickly. Once you've done that, okay, stop, go to the next person, go to another person very quickly, go to another person. Okay, and those online, please, in the chat room, introduce yourself in the chat room as well. You need to go around that. Find somebody else. Okay, and then stop again, find somebody else. Find somebody else. Thank you. I want you to move around. Thank you. Whatever you're able to ask, ma'am, you're still standing. Find someone. Find someone. Move around. Thank you. Give her up. Greet them. You see, everybody forgot me. Thank you, sir. But don't forget me. So, can you come with me here? Okay, everyone, go back to your seats. I've got my dear brother here. Let me find somebody else now. Okay, my dear sister, can you come as well? Okay, and I need one more person. Let me see, a young person who is young. Okay, can you come? Thank you. Okay, very quickly, can you share with us whoever you met? I hadn't introduced myself, so I'll come back to you. So can you share with us who you met and just a little bit about whoever you met?
Hi, my name is Papa Wisdom. I am Ola's father. We have just come here to celebrate with the family for this great launch. Thank you.
So who did you meet just now? Did you introduce yourself? Okay, tell us, introduce that person. Just one.
I got Hazel
Okay,
Yes.
where is Hazel?
and Mama Chakuta.
Awesome. Give her a round of applause. Okay, yes, ma'am. Just tell us who you are. Thank you, sir.
I'm Miss Molesman.
Okay.
Yes, I met someone from Crescent.
Okay.
Palasi.
Okay. met, but what one thing did you speak to that person about?
Yeah, about sending money. They said they're coming from.
Please stand now. Okay, all right. Thank you. Please give a round of applause. Okay, and our last speaker. Okay, I don't want you to talk about your neighbor. So what did you speak to Mother about?
Just introduce myself to you, but I don't know much because I was here in the professor, so we didn't meet much more. But I wanted to say that I need too much interest that came by this one here.
And what do you do, young man?
Yeah, I'm a preacher and also a coach. Motivated speech.
Wow, give him a round of applause. Thank you. Well, I will introduce myself. You will all take a seat. Thank you for indulging me. At least now you've met someone. And another thing I'm going to ask you, sorry, I shouldn't have told you to sit down. I don't know why we do that. Motivational coach, preacher, everyone, they always leave the front seats empty. We want you guys to be bold enough, take that bold move, and please fill the front seat. Unless there's special guests coming there. Are there special guests? Darlington? They can sit. Okay. Thank you. So we want you to please, for the photo. Thank you for indulging me so much. My name is Dr. Kenny Akiode Adebayo, known as Dr. Mama K. And I am a servant leader. I'll come up with titles, but I love the way the young man said, he's a preacher, he's a motivation speaker, he's what else did he say? A rap coach. There you go. I'll come as well. I'm a world citizen. I am a leader, I'm a cook, I'm a cleaner, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, and I wear various hats. So I'm with Both Africa. We work a lot in the community, trying to work with young people, with women, and in underserved communities. So, while we're here today, we're wearing a different platform. We are here to promote and basically give a platform for organizations like this, for people to hear their story, for people to be empowered, to be inspired, to share good news. Because most of the time, the news we hear from a township like Kailicha is the negative news. That's what goes in the newspaper, on the radio, and everywhere. It's the crime, the high rate of pregnancy, the schools not doing well, unemployment, gangrism, and a lot of other negatives. However, for me, the calling upon my life by God, I do this as a volunteer, and get paid for it. I see a lot of people in their communities who have good news, but nobody seems to hear them. Who have stories, who have decided to do what the co-founders today are doing, to set up a solution to problems. So for me, we focus on the positive news, on the good news, on how can we practice what Ubuntu really is about. I am because you are. Your child is my child. Your mother is my mother. My neighbor is my family, and a lot. So thank you. For the organizers, I want to just commend you. One of the co-founders, Darlington, I just met him today, and you said there's a few of you. Please, can you just stand up? I don't know, is there any other co-founder here? Anybody else? Okay, Mullah, and? Okay, so 3 of you. Please give them a round of applause. For me, I love the fact that we have young people who are decided that we want to be the solution to the problems in our communities. And part of that is education. So don't be discouraged by numbers that, oh, okay, there's not a lot of people here, we expected this. Or there's not a lot of people on the virtual. It doesn't matter. What matters is whether they're family, whether they're neighbor, they're believing in you. So don't be discouraged. Please take a seat. Thank you. I'll share a little bit of my story very, very briefly. And a lot of people think, yes, they see me, I drive a fancy car, I dress well, yes, I worked hard, from where my journey has been. But I grew up in an area similar to what Kalija is. So that's why I'm passionate about what I do. And I am not ashamed to say where I am from. So please never be ashamed to say where you come from. Don't let anybody tell you cannot get far. So I'm not ashamed to say this is where I come from. I go back there regularly. I'm a mother, like I told you. I run my mother's school, which is a low-income school in the area now. So I now go there to empower our children in terms of education. Not only there, anywhere I find myself. So when I first came to South Africa from the UK, I came here with our boys, they're young men now, and Kalija was the first township I was introduced to. And we used to work with a school, some of you might know it, called Manyano High School in Elitha Park. And when we worked with the school, we heard a lot of stories about the negatives of the school. Being high rate of pregnancy, crime, and a lot. But I met a sister then who was the principal of the school, Zula. Shout out to Zula. She put so much passion in that school, and she managed to turn the school exam rate from 20%, I believe, to 90% by the time she left. So my appeal to each of you right now is Genius Tutorial Academy needs our support. And I believe God has a way of doing things. I'm a woman, very, very strong woman of faith. However, I always believe God always goes before me wherever I go. And to use me. And I always ask God to use me. I got the message, I saw the message last night about this, very late. And I had other plans for today, but God managed to change other plans for me to be here. And for me to even now find out that this is a Christ-focused and centered initiative. And I'm meeting young pastors. And I heard, from Mr. Bogeli and the other speakers earlier on, talking about how, it's about Jesus being a teacher. For me, that just even gave me a different, I got my aha moment when the young man was speaking. And I'm like, oh yeah, I never talked about that. Not that I didn't know, but in terms of education, education is so powerful. So these are young people, 3 young men here now, who are trying to make sure they help with, I'm looking at their mission, their vision, in terms of transformation, in terms of digital skills, AI, robotics, all the things that are being said out there, but it's not coming yet to areas like this. So please, however way we can support them, let us support them. Through attendance, through word of mouth, through any other way, and we will do the best we can as well to push what you're doing within the network that we know. So I'm going to close. I know I was given, I was given 20 minutes, but let me close it. I don't want to bore you, further. I will get you to start dancing now. I'm known to do that. Say, let's play music, and yeah. But I want to close with something for me that has helped me along the journey, and especially for young ones, who are here. I've
joke with integrity. Work ethics. You do your work as if nobody is watching. It's just the way it was said in the Bible. I dance as if nobody is watching, and I do my work. Whether I'm working for other people or whether I'm working for myself. Then love. In the Bible it says as well, love is the greatest of them. Those who know me know I use God is love. So for me, I am not about you're black, you're white, you're colored, you're Christian, you're Muslim, you're traditionalist, you're young, you're poor, you're thin, you're tall. We could come up with a lot of labels. But at the end of the day, we all need to love each other. And I believe that's the main purpose that God has called all of us to do. To love God and to love people. So what are you going to take away? If anything from what that I've said, what are you going to do in your own little space? Be it shack, be it flat, be it house, wherever you are. Love does not cost anything, but at time and sacrifice. So let me appeal to you. Just remember, yes, we can be doctors, we can be dancers, we can be pastors, we can be whatever. But what we're called to do most of the time is about love. And love conquers all. Love conquers all. I've seen it, I've had it, I've been through it, and I continue to go with it. It helps with forgiveness, it helps with bitterness, it helps with anger, it helps with being patient, it helps with a lot of things. So please, I'm appealing to you, always just remember, God is love. Love people, love God. Serve people, that's what they're doing. They're serving. Yes, they want to monetize it, they want to be able to cater for themselves, to get married, to have children, to buy a house, so yes, they need to find ways to make that, to make it money. But they're serving first. So serve and love. Thank you all very much.
Hi guys, yes, it's still People and Places with me, Dr. Mama K, and we're still at the Genius Tutorial Academy here in Khayelitsha, Cape Town, South Africa. And wow, what a day today has been, from the insightful lectures, the sharing of people's story, the snacks, the music, and everything else. So in closing for you guys, how can people reach out? Let's first share your social media, and then I want you to give words of encouragement to anyone out there, but looking directly in the camera, one at a time. So, but your social media first.
Okay, you'll find us, our social media handles with Genius Tutorial Academy on Facebook, Twitter, that is platform X. We are also on Instagram, on TikTok. But our website also is Genius Tutorial Academy. We do have all the information really well articulated there. Maybe my last words to you is, maybe to the audience and everybody who is listening, if your dream is as big as ours, just join us.
I love that. Thank you. You heard him. If your dream is as big as theirs, remember there are 4 of them, a combination of experience, of skills, talent, and so much more. Join them, please.
Well, all I can say is we have to be innovators. We have to be innovators of tomorrow, and that starts today. No matter what industry you're in, no matter what your profession is, just as long as you find a solution to a certain challenge or problem within your community, I think only then can we create a world that is better for the future.
Awesome. Thank you. You see, you know them. They're tall, they have very deep voices, innovators, find solutions. As a mechanical engineer, it's always solution driven. Darlington?
I just want to encourage the young people in the communities that no sleep, no slumber. The time for us to train our minds to be innovators, to be employment creators is now. Because the greatest fear we have to defeat is fear itself. We have to defeat fear. So this is a battle against ignorance. This is a battle against laziness. This is a battle against the less important activities like venturing into drug and substance abuse. We want to be focused on education. As Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon to change the world. So we want the students, we want all those who are going to partake with us in this big, beautiful journey to know that education is the very weapon we can utilize to change and transform the world. Thank you.
Wow, powerful, powerful. Please give them a round of applause to our in the audience now. Thank you for those masterclass tips. No sleep, no slumber, using education. And yes, you spoke so beautifully. So we want to give you just a small thing, just to appreciate you for sharing your story, being an inspiration, and to the fourth co-founder. So as a co-star, just to say thank you for sharing your story and being an inspiration and helping to impact lives positively in your spirit. We wish you all the best. We pray that God Almighty that started this journey will continue to be with you, to go before you, to go beside you, to be behind you, and provide the right people to support you. The resources, the time, the place, and everything else. We wish you all the very best in life. Wow. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You've heard them, and that's all we've got time for, but you heard them. Come join, come support. These are young people doing things, turning negatives into positive, using what they've learned. You heard the story. He had to travel around the world to see how others are doing. They met in school. They added faith, as well to what they're doing. So much for them to do. So please watch out for them. Don't forget where you come from, where they started. That's my only advice. Stay grounded. When others are wanting to say, okay, can we have this in other parts of Africa? Because like you said, this is a solution that can be scalable to other parts of the world. Thank you. All right. Well, very well. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Wow. Okay, we can get one picture.